welcome to my channel. I'm Kara, and before we start, I am going to spark up some sage. I've decided that this is going to be what I do in my intros, just to clear any bad energy, any darkness, resistance. I know you're not physically here, but I hope it goes through the screen and onto you. And deep breaths. Breathing is very important. Okay, I am now ready. All right, so hello again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you already have been following me or subscribed to me, I know I've been missing and I haven't been posting videos lately. It's actually because I took a little break. I recently just had a cute little baby boy 3 months ago. I have 3 boys, so as you can imagine, it's been crazy, like the cuckoo who flew over the cuckoo's nest, like crazy. So I am finally getting back on the ball, getting the ball rolling, whatever that saying is. And yeah, here I am. My past videos have been about like pick a card readings, like love readings, and I have recently put those videos on private because I decided to pursue my passion on this channel. So this channel is going to be devoted to my passion, and that is helping people out there, or even you who is watching, who may think you have any gifts or abilities, but you're not sure what they are, or you're not sure if you have any. I want to help those out there discover their gifts, and also how to live with them, how to cope with them, and control them. Because if you can't control them, they will control you. So I find that very important for people out there to kind of get to know what they have and how to clear any energy that they have been holding on with them, and how to feel whole again and just get a grasp onto what's really going on. Okay, so basically this is a update on what my future videos are going to consist of, and that is basically gifts, abilities, spiritual talks, mostly about gifts though. I really want to help people out there who are unsure like why they are feeling or hearing or seeing things and they don't know what it is. I want to be able to mentor and help those who have those things going on. Okay, and I also want to be an emotional support. So, because I know it's really hard. If you have any gifts that you are aware of, you know that it can be really draining, really time consuming, and just overall, it's a blessing and a curse. It really is, because with light comes darkness, and I'm sure many of you watching this can relate to that, and others of you who are unsure, well, then subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will be explaining those things. Also, in the near future, I'm going to set up a way that you can call, text, and even video chat with me. So you can ask me any questions, we can talk about it, and I will be setting up what the prices will look like. I'm unsure about the prices because I'm not doing this for money only. I'm doing this because it is truly my passion and I want to help. So yeah, I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. When I was about 5 years old, I started getting lucid dreams. Very scary lucid dreams. As you know, kids are very vulnerable. If you don't know, kids are very vulnerable to energy, the other side. They naturally are connected to those types of things because they have not lived in this world a long time. They're not like brainwashed. I don't know what you want to call it. But they're pretty much pure. They're pure souls, so they're naturally connected. And I actually had like a near-death experience, and after that, I started getting these lucid dreams. Those of you who are wondering, I was in a car accident, a really bad car accident, when I was 4 years old, and I think it was 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But after that had happened, that's when my lucid dreams started happening, and I started feeling energy and also feeling spirits around me. At the time, I had no idea what was going on. I did not know they were spirits. I didn't know any of that stuff, obviously. But looking back, I do now know when I see it. My family, my mom, she had no idea what was going on with me. I would wake up screaming in the middle of the night, and she would just come in and say, think of good things for good dreams. Look under my bed. She would look in my closet. There's nothing in there. The basic things that you would tell a child who has night terrors. After that, when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I would talk to myself all the time. Okay? All the time. Wherever I was, I would just talk to myself. But was it myself? No. No. It wasn't. Like, again, at the time I had no idea. Now I do. I was talking to spirits. I had these two spirits I would always talk to, like, on a regular basis, and I still remember their names. It was Shadow and Sarah. And it's crazy now looking back, because the way I see spirits to this day are like shadows. They're like silhouettes, kind of like an outline. Yeah, I'm gonna make another video about that because that's like a whole nother video. But my mom was genuinely freaked out. She was freaked out. She didn't want anything to do with it. I would be in the bathroom just like chatting away, and my mom would like bang on the door. Kara, stop talking to yourself. You're scaring me. And at that point, I just shut it off. Like, I never talked about it. I never dealt with it. I just felt different, and I shut it off. Okay, and ever since I could remember, I tried to fit in at school. I tried to be cool, and obviously, like, connecting to spirits, I don't know how people feel about that, but I felt like people at school would think that's weird. So anything that was weird, I didn't want a part of. I always tried to fit in. So I was living my life pretending like I didn't have those things going on with me. And fast forward to high school, I was lost. Okay, high school was the worst time in my life. I felt like my life was crumbling down very bad. I got into drugs. I would drink all the time. I was depressed. I would cut myself. I was just very, very emotional. Very emotional. Like, I felt it so deep. Every day was just heavy. It just weighed heavy on me. And I had no idea why. I honestly thought I just had like depression, or, you know, anytime I would feel something, I would smoke some weed, I would drink, so I would just turn it off. I never wanted to confront it. I don't know why, but I didn't. And it wasn't until I was 17, that is when I connected with my first spirit. Ever since from when I was like little, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, all those little numbers, you know, those little ages. From then to 17, and then that big gap, I did not connect with spirit. And for some reason, this spirit that connected to me, it was so strong. Their energy was so strong, it broke the barriers that I didn't even know I had up. What had happened was I was hanging out with someone, and I'm not going to say the names or the details because it's very personal, and I just want to respect everyone that is involved. But I was hanging out with this person, and that's when the spirit came to me. They showed me what they looked like, how they passed away. I was seeing it, and then I heard their voice, and I heard just give this person a message for me. Give them a message, over and over and over. They were very persistent, very strong energy. Like, I will make videos in the future about how I hear it, how I see it, just things like that also to help those out there. But anyways, so I brushed it off because at the time I thought I was tripping out. Like, I thought I was crazy. Like, on a serious note, I thought, am I schizophrenic? Am I hearing voices? Like, what's the actual hell is going on? Sorry for my language, but I really was, I was like, I don't want to deal with that. So I never told the person I was hanging out with, just thinking that it wouldn't happen again, you know? No. Every time I hung out with this person, this spirit would come to me, and they would give them a message for me. I'm so-and-so, give them a message. And I just didn't even know where to start, like what to say, like, you know, it was my first time doing something like that. And I am a very shy, introverted person with a lot of anxiety. Yeah, until you really get to know me, I'm very shy, and that is something like, I don't even know. Just talking about it, I'm just like, I can't even believe that I did that. But I am learning how to get out of that. That's another topic. But where was I? Okay, also, I'm not editing my videos, so you will see me trying to find the words and stumbling on my words, and this is raw. This is real, okay? So I did eventually give them their message, and they were very thankful after. But before that had happened, if you have anxiety, you know what it's like. Like, every possible bad thing was going through my head. I was just like, are they going to accept me? Are they gonna believe me? What if they don't want to hang out with me again? Like, what if they think I'm lying? I don't know, just like every bad thing. But I was worrying for nothing because they were thankful, and they were at peace, you know, and the spirit was at peace after that. And I thought I was done. I thought it was a done deal after that. I was like, okay, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's the last time I'm doing that. But no, the spirit kept coming back to me and wanting me to give a message to each person in their immediate family. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. Yes, you heard that right. Every person in their family, the spirit wanted me to give them a message. Mind you, I don't even know these people very well. I maybe met them like once. I just didn't know them very well. And I would talk back to the spirit, like, how do I even do that? Where do I start? Like, are you gonna help me? I can't do that. And this spirit actually has helped me so much with believing in myself, and stepping out of my comfort zone, even doing things like this. They are the ones who actually opened that gift up for me again, and actually realize what I have. So I eventually went and gave them all their messages and it went really well. It really did. It went good. And after that, I tried to shut it off again because I just didn't want to deal with that. That was a few years ago, so I think it was about 5 years ago. I was younger, so I wanted to be normal. I wanted to fit in. I didn't know if my family would accept me. I didn't know what my family would think of me, what my friends would think of me, so I never talked about it. But right after that spirit, that is when spirits just started coming to me. It never did shut off. so like 5 years ago, I actually think it was, I don't even know, like 8 years ago is when I connected with my first spirit. It was 8 years ago, and then it wasn't up until like 5 years ago when I actually started trying to figure it out more. But okay, so rewind to 8 years ago when I first connected to my first spirit. I tried to shut it off, but I couldn't. Everywhere I went, they would connect with me. So a grocery store, a restaurant, spirits would be like, hey, that's my Aunt Betty over there. Can you give her a message for me? And okay, mind you, I'm gonna just say this right now. Spirits are different. They're all different from each other. Just like people are, because they were once people in this physical world. So some spirits' energies are stronger than others' energies. Like, I hope I'm explaining this right. Some spirits are stronger, like really strong, and some spirits are not as strong. Some spirits are more persistent. Some will actually respect your boundaries. They're just all different, and I will make a video about that too. But yeah, so it was one of those things where I have no choice. I have to figure out what I have. So I was doing a lot of research, a lot of soul searching, trying to get to know who I am. And fast forward to now, I have given so many people messages over the years and really stepped out of my comfort zone, and I feel I'm ready to help those out there who are lost or who are trying to figure out what exactly do they have. Yeah, and here I am today talking to you. So hopefully if you are a person who is interested in anything that I just said, subscribe to my channel. Also, I will have details in my description box below about how you can call, text, or even video chat with me if you have any questions, things like that. All of the specific details, okay? And I do help all ages. Okay, so from like 3 to 100, it doesn't matter how old you are. I'm here to help. All right, so yeah, stay tuned for some good stuff, good videos in the future. I'm excited. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.